Good morning. Let's be a little vulnerable today. Obviously, the reason that I started doing this every day was men's mental health awareness, and I know it probably gets annoying hearing me say that all the time, but that is the point of advocacy, is to keep saying it until it sticks. So let's run through some of those statistics and reasons again. The biggest one, obviously, is that men make up about 80% of all self-removals, and it's one of the leading causes of passing away for men under 50. Part of that reason is that, a majority of men that are experiencing mental health issues, illnesses, most of them don't get help, and most men say that they've never really talked to anyone about, or few men have talked to anyone about their mental health problems. And one of the hard things about it as well is that just historically and biologically, or whatever it is, we tend to show mental health issues in different ways. Instead of sadness, it tends to be a little more aggressive. Men tend to be more aggressive beings, and so it comes out in that way, and it also leads to substance abuse and all that sort of stuff. So that's why it's really important that if there's someone in your life, you should check in on them. Not just men, but anyone. But obviously right now, the focus is that you should definitely take an extra second to make sure that you've checked in with the men in your life, because there's a good chance that nobody's ever done that for them. And not only might it help them, but also just might make them happy that someone's thinking of them. It is a harder thing than a lot of people realize, and a lot of people in every makeup that humans can be have experienced hardship and have experienced mental health problems and all that sort of stuff. I know I have. Again, that's to be a little vulnerable. It's been many years of not really having a lot of people that you can consider true close friends. People come and go. Some people pretend like they come, but really they're never here. And that's difficult. At this point, it's been probably the better part of a dozen years, over a decade of dealing with that sort of stuff. You learn to deal and accept with it. Which is funny, because we're humans, and particularly men, are good at hiding these things, right? Especially with how we're raised to be tough and not show emotions and that sort of stuff. I'm sure if you asked a lot of people around my life, they would say that I'm the happiest, bubbliest, loveliest person ever, and few probably realize that there's nobody around. It's definitely why historically I've poured myself into the long-term relationships that I've had over those years. Only the couple of them, because I've only had a couple, but that's because at those times they're the only people that have ever cared, and so I appreciate them. But outside of that, I can go days, absolutely days, without getting a notification on my phone. Unless I go talk to someone. People don't reach out. People don't talk to me unless they need something. And I like to be a nice person, so I like helping people. So happy to help people, but you definitely notice it when that's the only reason people reach out to you. Nobody cares to actually just ask how you're doing. But that is how things go. And probably going to end it there because, again, vulnerable, but I don't like talking about this stuff as stereotypical as the reason for all of this. But the last thing I will mention is that as of this being posted, I will have recorded my first Antarctic video, just going over the field season and whatnot. So I'm really excited to show you guys that and start talking about that. I'm planning for that to go up tomorrow because I'll edit it throughout the day today. So look forward to that, and I'll see you guys in a couple days.